Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So this week we're in Washington DC once again, and I'm here to do a bunch of things. First things first, I have one, possibly two new units that I'll be starting this week that's already in a building that we already operate in. We have 5 units in that building, and if we can get 1 or 2, that brings us to 6 or 7. The goal for that is to be up 12 units. That's the entire building. Also, I'm going to be shutting down another Airbnb because I'm transitioning everything to slowly become into that one building. So I have one place to handle all the business, and it's just easier for myself and operations if everything starts to become under one roof. So if I can have 12 Airbnbs all on the same roof, I'm going to be doing that. So I'm going to be shutting down one of the listings that is a little bit further away, and also it's just not as profitable as it could be, especially compared to the new places that we're going. Also, I'm going to be doing a lot of moving, going from storage unit to storage unit, moving a lot of furniture. And the last thing I'll be doing is I'm going to be visiting someone who wants to invest with us, and he wants us to pretty much manage his property. He has nothing except for a property. I have plenty of furniture, plenty of items, so I'm going to be able to use those furniture pieces that I have and put them into his property, and then we're going to be running a management deal from there. And plenty of things to come, so let's start that journey. Alright, so we're at the first stop of the trip, and we're here looking at this landlord's or / investor's property. This is a 2-bedroom, 1-bath house, and just here to check it out. He had it renovated for the last few months. We're already here in the larger of the 2 bedrooms, and here's the smaller bedroom here. It's got its own closet right over there. Then we have our linen closet, which will be our locked closet for our cleaner, so this is perfect. Then we have our bathroom, which is beautiful actually. The tiles are amazing. I love the finish in this bathroom. And we have our main living room area here. Right over here we have the full kitchen. It's quite small, but it gets the job done. We could fit a full-size refrigerator, which is awesome. So that's pretty much it. All right. Just checked out the house, and I worked out a deal with the investor / landlord of the home, and I'm going to be starting tomorrow, bringing in the furniture, and we're going to clean everything up, and I'm going to show you the whole process from start to finish. It's going to be a fun one. I decided, since I was pretty close to the storage unit, I'll go here and quickly do some inventory and see what I'm going to need to furnish these houses this week. Just popped over here real quick, came straight from a flight, straight into some meetings, met with the landlord, and now to the storage unit. So let's check it out. So as you see, we have tons of stuff in here, which is a good and bad thing. Mostly good because I have plenty to choose from, but it's bad because I have to sift through a lot of stuff. So let me start working. Good morning. It's bright and early in Washington, DC, and I'm heading to the U-Haul place to pick up my truck for the day. And it's about a 20-minute walk, so I figured, hey, let me get my steps in for the day. And I just realized that a lot of people looking at this might say, wow, this guy's walking 20 minutes, he's crazy. But if you're from a big city, especially from New York like I am, walking 20 minutes is normal. People walk 30 minutes. People walk everywhere in New York City, so it's rare in a lot of places, but it's good to get your steps in, man. Try to get at least 10,000 a day. All right, so we got the U-Haul truck here, and we're ready to head to the first stop of the day. All right, guys, initial setup for the day 1. So we've already have the couch here. This couch needs a deep clean, shampoo, the works. I got this picture that I staged here. I'm also debating doing an accent wall with a different color, either here or here. And here is where the TV will go. I have a 70-inch ready to go. It's in the other room. So that's going to be mounted. In the kitchen area here, have this table that works perfectly in this space. Kitchen's here. I stocked some of the cabinets with glass. And we got the plates, the bed already set up here. And this is also need to be cleaned. And also we're going to put on 2 layers of mattress protectors like we do for every property. This is the 70-inch TV that's going to go in the living room. You already saw the mirror. Probably going to place the mirror here and a TV on this wall. That way, if you're standing back here, you can check yourself out in the mirror. And then we got the bathroom here. The bathroom already looked amazing. And we have our little nook here. So I staged it, put the soaps, shampoos, got our little decor here. Next, I just need to get a shower liner for that area. And last here is the big bedroom. I'm gonna have this slid over this way to have more room here. I'm gonna do an accent wall. Gotta figure out what to do with this space right here above the desk. And also we have this plant here that's gonna be for the pictures. And mirror is gonna go right there. It's gonna be mounted right up there. I have to get a TV from the storage unit or somewhere. I gotta find another TV, but I know I have it. And it's gonna go on this wall right here. This room also has 2 closets. One right there and one over there, as you can see. And that's pretty much it for day 1. Got as much as I can get from the storage that made sense from a past unit, and everything else now I'm gonna have to purchase or go to my other storage unit to get things like the mattress protectors and extra pillows and things like that I might already have in my other storage unit. But other stuff, now that I'm here and I'm in the space, I don't know, I guess I get a little bit creative once I start putting things together, and that's when I start to finalize it. It's kind of tough to do a visual project like design without putting it together and actually starting to stage it. Once I start staging things and putting this together, that's when the ideas start to come and I start to really finalize it. So that's day 1, and I guess we'll see you tomorrow for day 2. So I get back to my Airbnb after a long day and I sit down and I realized I didn't eat today, and it's 6:30. So when you're working constantly for hours on end, sometimes you just get caught up and you forget to eat, which is crazy. So now I'm about to figure out where to get some food. It's a nice day outside though, so I'll take another walk. Let's show you what outside looks like. It's a nice day in DC, probably in the 70s today, which is awesome. All right, guys, so it's day 2, and I just dropped off the U-Haul truck from yesterday's move. And a little bit of an update. The new units that's going to be at the building that we're already in, one of them is going to be ready on Friday, which is in 2 days. And the other one's not going to be ready till the end of the month, which is in about 2 weeks. So we got a little bit more time in between these units, which is always a good thing. So now I can really focus on the unit that I showed you guys yesterday, and also moving out of the Airbnb that I'm currently staying in myself. So still trying to figure out how I'm going to do that now that the time frame has moved a little bit, but either way, we're going to figure it out. All right, now we're at Lowe's to pick up some paint and make some accent walls. So I'm thinking about this color, which on camera looks a little bit lighter, but gives a little bit darker hue in person. I'm looking to paint in the living room, the small area where the TV is going to be mounted. I want to paint it black, but this very black kind of looks bluish to me. Thinking maybe this Tomcat black. All right, so these are my 2 colors. This is called Pajarito Red, and this is Tomcat Black. I'm going to be using the red for the bedrooms, and I'm going to be using the black for the living room. 2 gallons of paint should cover, and that should be fine. Guys, I'm here at one of my storage units to drop off some plates and stuff like that. I have a lot of extras. I already stocked the new unit, so the extras I'm putting in here. And also going to see what extra supplies I might have in here for the rest of the house. So I'm looking for things like towels, sheets, paper towels, toilet paper, and let's see what we have here. You can already see we have the toilet paper and the paper towels. That's awesome. Trash bags, yep, that's good. Soaps, things like that. So it's basically I'm going to be doing a quick swap, putting some stuff here and taking some stuff out. I was able to go through all of the storage unit, put the things away that I needed to, and take out what I can find that makes sense. I found an iron, some trash bags, dish soap, some disinfectant, some sponges, some wipes, a mount, hair dryer, and a lock that I'll use for my linen closet, which is actually really important. And I also found some sheets. So now that I know exactly what I have to work with, I'm going to be able to just purchase what I need on Amazon. They should be able to get here either same day or next day and just finish out the project. It should be pretty straightforward. And now we're just going to have to see how the finished product looks. All right, so another day down. We got these paintings up. We've got some accent walls. I decided to go with the black. Looks really good. Now I'm debating, I did this in another property. I had gold tape and I just kind of freestyled it where it just made some design with it and it really popped. but I'll get some opinions from people that I know to see if I should do it again or just kind of leave it sleek the way it is. And then also, I decided to just do this black and just for a little pop and put the mirror there. I think it really sets it off. And no, that door does not hit the mirror. We've already tested it. So we're good there. Pictures up, like I said, couch, TV. Let's go over here. We already got this TV mounted. We got this mirror mounted. And I don't know if I said it already, but this is going. This ladder. It was a DC code thing, ended up being wrong anyway. And now we got this accent wall with this bed. Moving right along. We got the main bedroom. Same color. Last thing here, we have this mirror mounted as well. And that's another key point. Always make sure to have mirrors in every bedroom if possible. We have our random kitchen items here, toaster, hot water kettle, Keurig, and the decor here, which is cool. The washer and dryer, all in one. For the kitchen, I'm also purchasing a dish rack that goes over the sink. This unit, once again, does not have a dishwasher, so we have to have a place for people to dry their dishes. Things that still need to be done include curtain rods. That's going to be delivered tomorrow. I have the curtains already. I'm going to do curtain rods in each room and in the living room. I'm going to have this go from the corner all the way across. I'm going to play with some colors for one of the bedrooms for a curtain rod as well. So that should be interesting. I think it's this one. I'm going to give it a little pop of color. Something similar but different from what's on the wall here. The curtain rod is going to go from wall to wall to give the illusion of a bigger window. And then we'll probably just do cream for each of these two windows here. That's just where we are today. So hope you guys like it so far. It's day 2. So I know you guys hear me say a lot that this is something that you can do while still maintaining your job. But then you also see me running around here all day, all night, trying to get Airbnb started. Well, the truth of the matter is you can do this while you're working your job and take your time. Maybe it'll take a week or 2 to get set up, which is fine. But for me, now that I'm full-time and I do this 24/7, I don't have time to take my time. I want to get Airbnb started as fast as I can. So I'll have units finished in 24 hours, 48 hours, 72 hours. These are normally my deadlines just for myself because it's my full-time job. It's my full-time business and I need to be efficient with my time. So it's 8 p.m. here in the DC area and I'm still working. Been up since 8 a.m. and been constantly on the move, driving around, going to storage units, building stuff, meeting with people. And that's not to mention doing my day-to-day, taking calls, other business opportunities. So it's a long day, a long night, but it's fun, right? I set my own schedule. So here we are in this mess of a unit, which it looks worse than it is, to be honest with you. And I need to find and pick a TV out of here for one of the bedrooms because I found 2 TVs in one unit. And now I need one more TV. The other 2 are already mounted on the wall. Now I just need one more TV and we should be good to go. So hopefully I can find it in here. Update. No TV in here, which is surprising. I didn't realize how many units I've been starting lately because that means if there's no TVs here, that means that I've been using them. No TVs here. However, I did have some stuff to drop back off, so it wasn't a wasted trip. I'm closing down another unit anyway, so I'll just grab one of those TVs. There should be 2 in there. I'll grab one, put it in this last bedroom, and I'll grab the other one and put it in a new unit that we're starting later on this week. That's it for this unit, and now I'm going to be off to one more unit to drop some random stuff off, and I should be done for the night. So now we're at the second storage unit, and I don't think I showed last time once we cleared everything out to start the other unit what's really left. So let's take a look. So here, this is a 10 by 10 unit or maybe 10 by 15. All we have really left is a bed frame for a full bed, a mattress for a single. Here's a mattress for the full, some luggage racks down here, some chairs, the second piece of a couch that we have, and the cushions. This is a coffee table here that we're probably going to throw away. And same with this entertainment stand, I guess you can call it. Probably just throw that away as well. Other than that, it's pretty much empty, which is good because my goal really is to have this cleared out by the end of my journey here in DC. Day 3, another bright and early morning. I'm tired. I'm sure you can see it in my eyes. I'm getting there. I'm getting tired. This unit that I'm in actually is going to be shut down. We are taking it off the market. We are going to take this furniture and move it to a new unit, which is more profitable. However, I haven't even had a chance to start. Quickly, I have to knock this out, hopefully the end of today or tomorrow. But for right now, we're going to go to my original property, my very first property that I started with Airbnb. And I'm just going to take some new pictures because we've had the same pictures for the lifetime of the unit, and you need to update these things. And we just been running around these last few years. I haven't had a chance to, but now that I'm in town and this unit is empty, which is not normally something that happens at the same time, I'm going to go over there, snap some new pictures, and be able to post that on Airbnb, reset the algorithm, and get that listing back on the up and up, because it has been down a little bit because it's just stale. Same pictures, same description, it gets stale. So you need to update your descriptions and your pictures to get that algorithm, give it that boost, and get your listing back up on top. All right, guys, we're here in my very first Airbnb. This is where we came from, and we've really grew and expanded from our very first Airbnb. And even coming here, looking at things, I can kind of see things that I would have done differently, but still, it was very successful. Now, I'm going upstairs, check out some of the bedrooms real quick. Bedroom number 1, slide out closets, mirror, and a queen size bed. And then we have our bathroom on this level. This is a very small room, so we just put a day bed and just put a single, and absolutely no complaints about this. And I think the key is that we are upfront. We're not trying to hide how small the room is, where we show the pictures and you can tell that the room is small. And here's the second room here. Notable things here is that track plus the size of that TV. That's definitely something we would have done differently. Still fun stories about this house. When we first started, we had one TV here in the living room, and we also had one TV downstairs in the basement because it's a big area. We were still getting complaints about not enough TVs in the house. So we had to start reinvesting our money and listening to what the guest feedback was, and decided to start purchasing more TVs. So as you see upstairs, we have TVs in both the bedroom number 1 and bedroom number 2. And we still didn't put one in the third small bedroom because there's really nowhere to fit it. And then there's nowhere to run the wires as well. So we had to leave that. But the complaints about lack of TVs stopped instantly. So this home, we have a total of 4 TVs, which is plenty. That's just one of the things that we've learned. And from then on, I've learned to always put TVs in every bedroom, and also put a desk in every unit. That's almost a non-negotiable for the most part, because even if they're not working, they're still bringing their laptop, their iPad, and they just want to be able to use it while they're at the house. So that's one of those things that you learn along the way. All right, guys, as you see here, we have a stuffed car. This is going to be a lot of the stuff from the unit that I'm shutting down and moving it directly into the future units in Virginia. This one we don't start until tomorrow, and we've just received word that we might possibly have a second one that we might be able to start tomorrow, if not the first of the month. Either way, they gave us access to both units, so we'll be able to drop stuff off, and I can really start to get things moving early. The beauty of when you're allowed to drop stuff off early before your lease date is, technically, that gives you a little bit of time to set up. Typically, if the landlord or whoever you're working with is strict, you have to wait until the first day of the lease to even move your stuff in. So you're already losing time from day one till whenever you finish the project. We're going to head over there and see how it looks and just do a quick little walkthrough while it's empty. All right, we're here at the units that we're starting in Alexandria, Virginia. This unit is finished and ready to go. As you can see here, there's absolutely nothing inside the way it's supposed to be. Don't mind that, that just brought that in. So this is a 1-bedroom unit. That was a living room. We have the kitchen here. And this is the 1-bedroom that we have here. A nice bathroom. So all the units in this building essentially looks virtually the same. They just might be mirrored. So we already know what we're working with, and we understand the dimensions and what we need to get. We're definitely going to do TV on this wall, couch over here, some artwork. We still have to get all the standard kitchen stuff. And yep, that's pretty much it, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, guys, good morning. It's day 4, and I'm in DC, walking to the U-Haul truck store to rent the truck again. It's cheaper to just rent it, return it, and rent it again, opposed to just holding it all this time. And today, we're going to be moving the items out of that unit that I've been talking about, that we're transferring essentially to Virginia from DC. Let's pick up this truck and start with the work. All right, guys, day 4, and this unit is empty. Had a bit of a roller coaster ride with the movers. I was supposed to have movers yesterday, and they canceled on me last minute. So I had to scramble and find new movers. We found a second group of movers, and they said they were gonna come later on in the day yesterday. They ended up bailing on me too. So then I had to scramble. I went on TaskRabbit, and they have a service that's connected to a company named Dolly. I was able to hire 2 guys for today, so I had to wait an extra day to get the stuff moved, but they came and they helped me clear this space out really quickly. And now we're gonna take the truck and go over to a storage unit to pick up some more items, and then we're heading right over to the properties, and that's where you guys will see the 2 new units. We're finally finished this Airbnb in DC, and it came together really well. We got, as you can see here, beautiful 70-inch TV, some artwork on the wall. Remember, we painted that wall black. Behind me here, we got the couch, which has been deep cleaned, shampooed, and conditioned. We let it sit here for a day or 2. We got the artwork behind there, and now we also got the beautiful bedrooms, which will show you right over here. We have the TV here that's mounted. We still have that wire to worry about. We also have this here. Nice decor. Each room has a mirror on there. And we have bedroom number 2 here. Once again, full body mirror. We have our workspace with our decor above it. We have our full bed, lamp in the corner, the beautiful artwork. And of course, we have our smart TV as well. So it's pretty much everything needed for a quick stay or a month stay, to be honest with you guys. And here's the 1 bathroom here. We have our locked linen closet, only accessible to our team and us. So this is where we store all our supplies. This is a mandatory item for all Airbnbs. You need to have an area that's completely locked off to the public. So that pretty much marks the end of this project. And now we have to move on to our other unit for our other project. All right, guys, we're at the other unit here in Alexandria, Virginia. And as you can see behind me, it's a mess. We brought in all the stuff from the other unit and some new stuff here, like some portraits that we got from Ross. We had a professional couch cleaning service come through and they cleaned this couch. And also we have another unit downstairs. They cleaned that couch. So that's perfectly shampooed. We're going to let it sit for about a day so it can dry. And as we're doing that, we are just putting these stuff away. All right, so we're almost finished with this unit. And as you can see, a lot of work has been going into this. So behind me, we have this black painted wall with the TV. Over here, we have this kind of like purplish hue. Looks more purple in the video than it does in real life, but it still looks very nice. Let's take a look here in the bedroom. In the bedroom here, we have our artwork. We have another piece of artwork here. As always, we have our workspace. Again, we have that purple accent wall with the TV and a full body mirror as well. This is the finished product here. We have this small couch because it's a small space, but you can fit 2, maybe 3 people here. But we only advertise this apartment for 2 people. Just stay at a time. We have our 2 stools there for our breakfast bar setup. And we have our 70-inch TV here. Got the artwork, got the lights. Plenty of lights coming through. And here we have our kitchen area where we have our microwave, toaster, Keurig, hot water kettle, and as you see, a knife set as well. Over here in this corner, just the trash. And up here, some decor just to fill the space. And then here we have our locked linen closet. As I spoke many times, you need one of these in every unit. And for now, we just have these random items here because honestly, we are starting that unit like we spoke about in this building, but we have to put that on pause because of the issues we've been having. Since this closet is locked to guests, doesn't really matter what's inside. So now here is the guest closet. They'll be able to use this. And we have our luggage rack, air mattress just in case the 2 people not sharing the bed. We have some hangers here. We got the iron and a space heater just in case. Next we have the full bathroom here. We've got the soap dispensers, little decor. Lastly, we have the bedroom, which we still need to put sheets and a blanket on this bed. And once again, that mirror and the full TV. And that's pretty much it, guys. So you guys pretty much did a tour with me and hung out with me while I started once again another Airbnb, 2 Airbnbs actually, because we had that one in DC, the 2-bedroom, and now we have this one here, a 1-bedroom. So this is the day in the life and how I create my Airbnb. So stay tuned for the next one because we're definitely gonna have another Airbnb coming up next month, and you get to see the behind the scenes on that one as well. So stay tuned for that.